Welcome back, Nerd Squad. My name is Roya Destroya, and this is Top 10 Nerd. Happy Pride Month, everyone! We have already done a few lists on gay superheroes and villains for last year's Pride Month. So today we are turning our focus to the fierce ladies who are as unafraid to love who they want to love as they are unafraid to kick butts and protect their cities. So let's take a look at the top 10 lesbian superheroes. In the number 10 spot is Carolina Dean. This Marvel hero made her debut in Runaways Volume 1, Issue 1. She also goes by the many names of Lucy in the Sky, LSD, Car, Kay, whatever variation of these names we can come up with. She is a member of the Runaways with the ability to manipulate solar energy, and she's the group's only out lesbian, which carries a lot of weight and isolation initially, especially when she kisses fellow teammate Nico Minoru and is met with rejection. Next in number 9 we got Thunder, and this appears as Thunder first appeared in The Outsiders Volume 3, Issue number 1. She is the oldest daughter of our hero Black Lightning, but her main powers lie in her ability to manipulate density. Thunder was recently introduced to the Black Lightning TV show played by Nafessa Williams, and take this in, she's considered the first openly lesbian black superhero on TV. That's right, it's 2018 and we are still lacking in role models in this category of representation. Coming in at number 8 is Phyla Vell. Captain Marvel Volume 5, Issue 16 introduced us to this superheroine. Phyla Vell is an artificially created spawn of Captain Marvel, and her natural powers lie in energy absorption and redistribution in the form of offensive powers. While she's lived a complex life as Kassar or as Martyr, one thing that's remained consistent throughout is her attraction to Moondragon, who she even offered to take on a tour of the Spiral Nebula near Renault VI. You know the feelings are real when. In the number 7 spot we have Sunfire. This version of Sunfire was Mariko Yashida, who is usually portrayed as Wolverine's lover, but she was presented as a lesbian in the Exiles universe of Earth 2109. She realized she was gay at the age of 13, not an easy pill to swallow when you're raised in a strict Japanese household. She used her plasma generating powers to escape her oppressive family and became a member of the Exiles until she was killed off, an act that was seen as blatant mistreatment of a homosexual character. I got news for you guys, every comic character is mistreated at one point or another. Up in number 6 is Maxima. When Maxima was first introduced in Action Comics number 645, she was obsessed with Superman and wanted to claim him as her mate. Then when she was reintroduced in the New 52, she was totally gay for Supergirl. In fact, this psionically powered lady had to leave her homeworld of Almerac because it was expected there that all females would be married off to men and produce womb trophies. Obviously that wasn't gonna fly with her. Coming in at number 5 we have Karma. Marvel Team Up number 100 introduced us to the superheroine Karma. This mind-controlling mutant is a founding member of the New Mutants who escaped the Vietnam War on a boat, as many people actually did in real life. She is a weathered and strong character who often finds herself in places of leadership. And another claim to fame is that she is considered one of the first lesbian comic book superheroes in a mainstream comic, and this was only in 1980. We have come quite far in a relatively small amount of years. Next up at number 4 is Maggie Sawyer. Maggie first came to us in the pages of Superman Volume 2 number 4. Though she has no real superpowers to speak of, her value comes from her role on the police force and her expertise in firearms and being a prime investigator. Maggie was married to her captain James Sawyer when she came out as a lesbian, and this happens more often than people may realize. Later on she became involved with another person who comes later in the list. But before we get to her, we get to someone else who was involved with the same person. Up next at number 3 we got The Question. After the death of Vic Sage, Renee Montoya took up the mantle as the mysterious crime fighter, and she first appeared in Batman number 475. During the course of her story, Two-Face becomes obsessed with her, and in some strange way of making a claim for her, outs her to the public. Because there's no better way to make a person fall in love with you than to try and ruin their life. Sadly, this is an issue that a lot of people are threatened with, being outed against their will. Thus, it's an important thing for people to see in stories that they read as well. In the number 2 spot is Kim and Kim. 2 heroes in 1, double the fun. Kim Quattro and Kim Dantzler are the stars of Black Mask Studios' Kim and Kim. The two work as interdimensional bounty hunters in this fun and colorful extravaganza of a story. One Kim is queer while the other one is transgender, just like author Magdalene Visaggio. But perhaps the best aspect of these characters, aside from the heaps of LGBT positivity, is their fun and lighthearted lighthearted friendship. After all, they're just kids trying to make a bit of spending money on the side. And finally, in the number 1 spot we have Batwoman. One of my favorite revamps of a character. Batman was initially introduced in Detective Comics number 233 to buffer the rumors that Batman was gay. Throw a lady at him and use her as an accessory. But fast forward about 50 years and what do we have but a reintroduced character who is a through and through lesbian, having been involved with Renee Montoya and Maggie Sawyer, plus several other female characters. If you ask me, the switch in sexuality does her justice. So those are the top 10 lesbian superheroes. Let me know in the comment section down below who is your favorite hero off this list. My name is Rory Destroya, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another nerdy list.